What is going on, guys? Justin here, aka the Unforgiven 08 from Trinity Gaming, and today we are looking at the easiest, most efficient, and just all-around badass way possible to kill Pyro Pete, the Invincible in Borderlands 2. Now, all you will need for this, all you really need, is a level 58 Psycho. 58 because you need to be able to have Blood Explosion and release the Beast. That's it. So you get those two skills, you get Kreig down here, and you want to immediately spawn in those two enemies. Or those the two waves of enemies, right? You hit one of them, and look at that. Blood Explosion, boom. Takes him down to his health. One, without even touching him. Just one swipe of your Buzz Axe to an enemy takes him that far down because Blood Explosion just annihilated all of those enemies, and all that overkill damage was put right on Pyro Pete. Now, I'm going to show you this twice. This first one wasn't so perfect, but the next one is damn near perfect and is probably just... I don't know if it's possible to kill any other boss in the game as fast as you can kill Pyro Pete this way. I mean, it's just insane. Just the amount of damage the Blood Explosion does. I mean, all that overkill damage from the first enemy is just specced to the second one that explodes, and then I mean, you can imagine you do millions of damage with a swipe. Just these little sewer rats or spiderlings don't take much to die. So I mean, it's just millions and millions of damage stacking upon each other. So I mean, with that first hit alone, we got his shield all the way down and his health most of the way down. Now we're just spawning these guys in again, just slagging them up a little bit just to try to increase the damage. You just hit one and watch Blood Explosion go to work. Now, there is a little bit of a trick to it. Because Blood Explosion obviously only chains between enemies that it's close to, and you want Pete to get the Blood Explosion a little bit after the rest of the enemies, so it has time to build up that huge overkill damage. So you're gonna want all of those enemies, as many enemies as you can, but you kind of want to find one that's the farthest away from the pack of them. Make sure Pyro Pete's surrounded by a bunch of enemies, and then just whichever one is trailing off from the group, not so far that they're not going to get hit with the Blood Explosion once you kill them, or they won't proc the Blood Explosion to any other enemies after you kill them. But far enough out so that as soon as you kill that first enemy, the rest Blood Explode in that area, and then Pyro Pete's right after that. So I mean, yeah, and you can do this to farm legendaries. You can use it to farm seraphs, seraph crystals. I mean, you could probably do this 5-6 times within a 15-minute period if you get lucky with it. But yeah, we're just taking a look at the gear he drops now, and he's not always going to drop you a legendary or seraph. None of the Invincibles will, but Pyro Pete has a pretty darn good drop rate, and he has a good variety of things he can drop. You can drop legendary class mods, weapons, shields, the seraph stuff that he drops. He always drops a good amount of seraph crystals too. So it is a really good way, probably the most efficient way to farm for seraph crystals in Borderlands 2, because we all need seraph crystals because seraph weapons are pretty awesome. So if you're struggling for seraph crystals, definitely try this method out. And after you kill him, make sure you take this elevator up and check out the 2 chests that are at the end of the sewer pipe, because they do have a slightly increased chance for other legendaries. So not only can you come in here, own Pyro Pete, and take him out in a little bit, but then you can come up here and hopefully find some legendaries from these chests. So I won't spoil what we find in the chests. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, it's nothing good this time. Just some iridium, some relics, same as in the other chests, some cash. Yeah, but now we'll show you guys what it's like to almost get a perfect kill on Pyro Pete. I don't know why I accepted that mission. It's probably just a force of habit. But, yeah. Just try your best to just follow the whole mobbing strategy of getting one that's kind of far away from the rest but still a part of the group. And you can slag them if you want. A bouncing Biddy or a bouncing Betty would be good. If you have a crossfire, that would work too. I just had like a regular slag bouncing Betty, because the slag is going to increase the damage, obviously, that you're doing, which is going to increase the overkill damage, which is going to, you know, put more damage from the blood explosion on Pyro Pete. So, yeah, just basically you go down there, spawn him in, immediately turn to that nozzle, immediately come to this nozzle, let all the enemies spawn in, and they're going to be your level, you know, but their levels will increase the more you call them in, so do try to be quick about it. So we're going to come over here with the sewer rat. He's kind of far away from everybody. Boom, 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 and boom. Down goes Pyro Pete. You can go back and time that if you want. I'm pretty sure that couldn't have been any more than 30 seconds. And we got him down. So go out there, guys. Go get your legendaries, get your seraphs, get your seraph crystals, and show Pyro Pete that he's pretty damn far from an invincible. Hope you guys like this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Peace.